Okay, I'm about to make mashed potatoes. So the first thing I did was I took 5 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes and I cut them into small pieces like this. And I added 1 tablespoon of garlic, of minced garlic, and 1 tablespoon of sea salt to this. And I let them boil until you can stick a knife into the potato with no resistance. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain the potatoes. I'll let them boil for about 15 minutes afterwards. And while I'm letting the potatoes drain, I'm gonna take 1 cup of milk, and I'm gonna add it to my saucepan. Into this milk, I'm gonna add 6 tablespoons of butter. And I'm gonna let that boil until it's melted. I'm gonna let this right here boil until it melts. And then once the butter is melted, I'm gonna take it off the heat. I'm not gonna bring this to a boil though. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pan dry the potatoes. So while this is boiling and getting ready, I'm gonna pan dry the potatoes. I just let the water boil off of them. So now I'm just gonna dump them back into this dry pot and just shake them for about 1 minute. I'm gonna do this for about 1 minute. I'm just gonna mix them around for about 1 minute. Pan dry them. Mix them around for about 1 minute. Make sure I dry all the moisture off of them. See, they're already starting to mash. That's good. Now I'm going to remove them from the heat. Remove the potatoes from the heat. And then I'm going to mash them. I'm going to mash them with my potato masher. Just like such. Okay, this is melted. My butter mixture is melted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of sea salt to my melted butter mixture. Two teaspoons of sea salt. To this mixture. Okay, these are pretty much well mashed. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add half of my milk butter mixture to my mashed potatoes. I'm gonna pour half of it in here. Just half. All right, that's about enough. Then I'm going to fold it into my mashed potatoes, like such. Fold it into my mashed potatoes, just like such. Now I'm going to add the other half. Fold that in. Just like that. Fold it in to my mashed potatoes. Then I'm going to add 1/4. I'm going to add half of a cup of cream cheese. This is my homemade cream cheese. This is my homemade cream cheese that I made from scratch. Then I'm going to fold that into the mashed potatoes. Okay, and that's your mashed potatoes. That's what you want. That's your mashed potatoes.